Enable notifications by ringing the bell. Fullmetal Alchemist, Season 1, Episode 5, The Man with the Mechanical Arm. That is what we are watching today. Heather, so far, you said that you have really liked Fullmetal Alchemist, its presentations. Currently, we are we're joining Ed and Al as they are on their way to the capital to take the alchemy exam and try and become state alchemists.
Okay.
And, quick question for this, for the episodes in between, you know, the main story arcs. You said that you like filler episodes.
Oh yeah, I normally enjoy them.
Well, there you go. I mean,
but I also like reality TV, so that's why I just enjoy the downtime. Of anything. Do you guys want to know what my favorite show is that I watch? I buy every season.
Teen Mom.
Thanks. Every single time a season launches, I will go ahead and buy it on Amazon so that I get each episode as it comes out, because I don't pay for cable. Fuck that shit. And I watch Teen Mom 2, Teen Mom OG.
Jesus.
And they're almost constantly flip-flopping. And so every Tuesday is my Teen Mom day. I take an hour and just watch Teen Mom and normally, like, eat crackers or something.
Huh?
It used to be I'd literally order a pizza every Tuesday and watch Teen Mom.
Damn.
Like, but now I'm poor, so I can't do that. My ritual is gone. Now I just eat Ritz crackers, which is basically my new favorite thing. So.
Strange considering you're munching on Teddy Grahams instead of
My Ritz crackers, I'm saving those because recently every morning when I wake up, I've been eating Ritz crackers with cinnamon peanut butter. So.
There you go.
And I'm allergic to peanut butter.
But yet you eat it just fine with cinnamon peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it makes my throat itch a little bit, but it's totally worth it.
That's fine. I mean,
yeah.
So, I will say this.
To be fair, this is doing the same thing, actually.
Probably got something in it that's very similar.
Well, we don't actually know what I'm allergic to.
Isn't that weird?
I need to go to the allergist.
The allergist.
Well, I'm allergic to Reese cups, but not cinnamon peanut butter. And there's certain granola bars that do it, and these do it. It's like something, it's like some sort of oil or grain or something.
Probably.
It has to be.
Probably,
We thought it was sunflower seed oil, because I can't eat chocolate-covered sunflower seeds anymore, which is ruining my fucking life. I just want you to know that.
Oh, well. Hey, life goes on. There's other stuff to eat.
Yeah, right now I'm obsessed with Pie 5. And Panda Express. It's been a problem.
Yeah.
I ate Panda Express at like 7:30 last night, and when we ended the stream at 10 o'clock, I was like, damn, I could do some Panda Express right now. 2.5 hours.
I've been like that. But for me, it was Popeyes. Like, at lunch, we ate Popeyes. And then when dinner came around, I was just like...
Popeyes?
Is there another Popeyes?
We're getting one.
Where?
In Bristol.
Where?
Oh, I don't know where.
Exactly. See, there was going to be one in Abingdon. As a matter of fact, they had the sign up and everything. And then the Town Commerce shut it down. Town Chamber of Commerce shut it down.
I'm assuming the Pinnacle.
Maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
Or the Falls.
Pinnacle's more likely.
There's more space at the Falls.
But the Pinnacle's more popular.
Oh, significantly, because there's nothing at the Falls. It's like Cabela's and Sheetz.
Cabela's, Sheetz. Aldi's up there.
Well, who fucking likes Aldi?
A lot of people.
I went to Aldi one time. They don't even have all the groceries.
Well, they're quick stop shop. They're a quick stop for a lot of things.
But if I'm gonna go to a grocery store, I want to be able to get all my groceries there.
What groceries did they not have?
They have fresh fruit, vegetables, bread, milk, and then like assorted snack foods, essentially.
What's wrong with that?
They had like half an aisle of cereal. They don't even have all the cereal.
I mean,
I grocery shop at Walmart. Maybe my opinion doesn't matter.
Oh, well. So, Fullmetal Alchemist. Where we go on these conversations, I don't know. Matter of fact, that's someone left a comment saying, you know, I was considering subscribing to you guys, but you go way off topic way too much, and it's really distracting. And it's just, you should stop. You should just stop recording and just shut down your channel. And I'm just like,
okay.
I'm just sitting here and like slow. I could feel it. A very slow smile started to develop on my face. And it's just like, this guy wants to steal our idea. This guy wants to steal what we're doing. This guy wants to...
Well, it's a discussion channel.
Yeah, it is.
But, honestly, that guy posted that comment. And I bet it's because something bad happened to him, you know? Like, maybe someone was mean to him at school. And, you know, one time I got beat up at school. There was this girl... I'm, you know, taking this and running with it as a new conversation to annoy him, but I don't want to actually put in the effort to do it anymore. So the joke was going to be that I was going to go on another topic based on his comment that had nothing to do with his comment, but now I'm lazy and just want to watch the show, so.
All right, let's watch the show.
It would have been a good joke.
It's not really a joke until it is said. Instead, it's a thought. It was a good thought.
It was a good thought.
Okay. So... here we go.
Do you have it on the app or do you have it on the computer?
That. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh. That's why.
There's one leaving before that.
Smell good, right?
Well, I'm used to watching it on Netflix on here so goddamn often. Plus, you always have it open.
I always use Netflix on this TV, on the smart TV app, and we have it up on the internet, and that's what the problem was.
All right, Mary, you've bothered them enough.
That was such a cute and pure scene. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like...
I can't say anything because my mouth is full.
Guess they've had their fill of adventure for now.
I'm telling you, Roy, it's a trip. Ever since she got pregnant, she's turned hotter than a love goddess. It's the miracle of hormones. It's like this angel flew down from heaven and kissed her on the... Cutting off my conversation. Can't do anything here.
Well, he's about to have a son.
Now, how do they expect me to run a tight security with a family of 4?
Bad idea.
I think you can call that move the judgment because it's just like
yeah,
coming down.
Don't you think they'll notice when 2 of their men have gone missing?
Wriggling like a worm.
How embarrassing. Who are you guys? Freelancers?
Just 2 old-fashioned alchemists.
You don't say. Well, I'm Fulman, state warrant officer.
Soldier, huh? You don't look like one.
You shouldn't do that.
You told him.
I tried to warn you about the ricochet. You'll only hurt yourself.
What happened?
Aww.
No, wait!
That's so good.
We've lost all contact with the rear cars.
You know, there's a real art to train walking. I'm shocked you made it this far.
Thanks.
He's always bragging
Yep.
about that silly promotion, too. Come on, Ed. We better work as a team.
Where'd you come from?
Thanks, fellas.
Well, looky there. A sitting duck.
Hey! You okay?
Fire in the hole.
Oh, man, that was smooth.
box of tinder.
You can't go up there, Bald. There's something crazy up top.
We've lost contact with all the other cars now. They said something about a guy in armor, and the line went dead. What's going on?
Control yourself. You're one of Mustang's secret agents, aren't you? Interfere and I'll kill these hostages one by one.
You're just itching to draw blood, aren't you? All right.
Looks like a pipe.
Okay, passengers, please hold on to your seats and get ready for some turbulence.
Welcome to the brig.
There you go, Al.
Just look on the bright side, Bald. You probably needed a shower.
A little piece of advice, kid. I used to be in this military too. It was fine as long as I was pissing on Q, but then I wanted this upgraded arm. They didn't like that, felt I'd be stronger than my superiors. You see, the queen bees don't like it when the little workers have a sting they can't control. Shortly after the procedure, they discharged me.
It's yours!
Huh.
Don't take any lives. That's all I asked you, Bald.
That flame, that's awesome!
Jeez.
The flame
I
out.
control myself.
So he's Mustang.
Brother?
Hey! You knew. That's why you made us take this train. You put us at risk on purpose.
Come on, Ned. You think I've got the whole world on strings? Anyway, you should focus on the good news here. The General heard about your exploit saving the train and agreed to make a special exception. He's letting you take the state alchemy exam. I guess luck's on your side. Good thing you took that earlier train, don't you think?
Me.
Whether or not you take the test is still up to you. I'm not trying to run your life.
Of course I'll take it! And pass! I would have done it anyway!
There they are. Over here. Hey, Mary. Thank you, Big Brothers. I'll remember you.
Yeah, alright.
That's so cute.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright. So. Okay. So, another filler episode.
But it
And
was
you
cute.
liked it. You liked it.
It was so cute.
Yeah, okay. First seeing this episode, you were introduced like to a lot of different characters. You're introduced to
Mustang.
Mustang had been in it before, but this is like his first proper episode where he like is like fully like in the plot all the way. And you also met Hawkeye, his assistant.
Mm-hmm.
You also met Fallman, and you also met Hughes, and you also met oh gosh, oh wait, no, okay, and you also met the General. You also met the General, who gave Ed his his certification to take the exam. So I guess this episode could show how capable these two are in the real world.
Yeah.
Because as it showed, they were very capable. I mean, Ed's the infiltrator because he's so small.
Yeah.
and Al is the bruiser because he is
so big.
So big, and he doesn't feel pain. I mean, think about that.
That little scene where they were shooting at him and the bullets ricocheted back. That is really good. That's real good.
Yeah, you see, little comedic bits like that to me are what set this apart, because you know it's good comedy. It's like comedy.
I like that kind of stuff more than like serious all the time. So.
Well, yeah, you have to have levity.
Which is why Marvel is good. They have the right comedy at the right time every time.
Yeah, there's a little bit of levity. Every serious beat, there's a little bit of levity. So, like, you'll have, like, it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's, like, super serious scene going on and everything. It's like, does anybody have any duct tape?
Yeah. It's just, like, the right thing at the right time. And, like, it was getting serious, and they were like, watch this. And the bullet just shoots the guy. He shoots himself.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, you're firing at an empty suit of armor.
And the thing is that Al's sitting there like, hey, wait, don't do that. Oh, now you hurt yourself. I'm sorry. Oh, my God, don't. It's like Ben. If Ben had a big shield and someone was trying to hurt him, but only because they were angry and they were like, no one was in immediate danger, Ben would be like, wait, no, don't shoot. And then Ricochet, oh, crap, I'm so sorry. I can see him
I could too, in all honesty.
But if someone was in immediate danger, he would fucking kill someone for one of us. But
oh, yeah.
But in that instance, in that situation, Ben would be like, oh, jeez.
Oh, boy. So yeah, there's a lot of really good comedic moments when there needs to be.
I think that's why I like this show more than Cowboy Bebop. There was comedy in Cowboy Bebop, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, this is more lively comedy. This is comedy that, well, of course, you've got Ed's overreactions to him, to him being called short,
tiny, pipsqueak, short,
bean sprout.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Small probably would set him off.
Yeah. It's like, I guarantee you, like, someone could just walk into a room and just be like, it's like, Colonel, we have a little problem. Who are you calling little?
Small problem. I am not a problem.
No, not you. We're out of water. Oh. Sorry.
That's a big problem.
So, okay, so you, so now, now we're 5 episodes in. Would you say that you are very invested in this?
Oh, no.
No?
Like, I don't feel the need to finish it. I'm going to continue watching. I'm just saying that if we decided to stop right now and never touch it again, I wouldn't be upset.
Damn.
I mean, it's not like Stranger Things where I watched the whole thing in one sittings. I mean, I'm okay with 1 or 2 episodes at a time, and then sometimes I'm not in the mood for it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a show I can compare it to that's something that just every once in a while I'll watch an episode of it, but I don't really care about it.
Not even after all the stuff that happened in this episode?
No, I really enjoyed the episode, but it didn't make me want to sit down and keep going.
All right.
Like Game of Thrones, I wanted to record another episode last night. Not because we had time or because I was bored, but because I was like, man, I'd like to see what happens next. And this is like, I'm okay.
Well, I'll say this. I'm noticing this. You care more for live action than you do anime.
I think it solely depends on the anime. See, I binge watched Erased, Death Note, Attack on Titan, and Elfen Lied, all in a span of 1 to 3 days for each show. For the first season of Attack on Titan, I finished it in 3 days. For Erased, I finished it in 2 days. Like, it's just, it has to have a certain something, and it clicks with me. And honestly, it's tragedy, things that make me sad, things that make me depressed, things that I find relatable. Anything sad, I like. Like, in Erased, this girl, the whole thing of Erased is, like, this town, these 3 little kids have been kidnapped and murdered, and this guy gets sent back in time, and he's a child, and he is with another child that's about to get kidnapped and murdered and trying to prevent it from happening. Attack on Titan, the first episode, this guy's mom gets eaten, and it's all about revenge, and it's just really good. Death Note, I wanted to see how far this guy was going to go and all the different ways he was going to kill people, and then I got invested into the action aspect, yeah. Elfen, I really liked how gruesome it was in the first episode, but then I just started feeling, like, sad for the guy, because he was so torn on everything. And then there was that little girl, the other experiment that I don't remember the name of right now. Oh, it's right there too. It's on the tip of my tongue. But she's like trying to impress this father, and he's just like, it's just another experiment, but he's like fucking with her brain. Shit like that gets me. And this is like good show. It has the sad aspect of the mother, and then, you know, them losing parts, their whole body or part of their body, and now they're just, you know, doing stuff, and that's cool, and I like their story, but I don't feel like there's a lot more that's gonna happen for me that's gonna be like, holy shit, that was sad. But I also don't know what's gonna happen. I sincerely know nothing about this show. I've never had a friend that watched it before I met you guys.
Okay. Heather?
What? Goes on a rant about how I love watching misfortune and trauma.
No. You can enjoy whatever the hell you want. It's just, here's what I will say. There's always an imperative thing I've always done with anime. Judge slowly. And what I mean by that is the slow build, while taking its time to get to the eventual payoff, has 1,000 times more effect than the immediate. Immediate first impressions I'm getting is the biggest thing with you. If something does not give you a great first impression, you really don't give it a second chance.
I mean, and that's why shows have pilots, though.
Well, I know that's why shows have pilots, but these aren't shows that have pilots. These are full series. These are full, borne-out series.
And also, I'm an instant gratification person. If I watch something, I'm doing it because I want it to make me feel good right away, or enjoy it right away. If a movie, I have stopped watching something within 30 seconds. That's why I haven't seen Breaking Bad.
Instant gratification. That seems to be our generation's problem.
Well, not your generation, my generation.
No, we are the same generation. No, about it. We're both Generation Y/millennials. You see,
I'm not a millennial. Get that down.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You were born before the millennium.
No.
Yes.
A millennial is a current day teenager that is...
No, that's Generation Z.
I'm actually not going to go into it because there's probably millennials watching this.
No, that's Generation Z. Millennials are born from 1984 until the turn of the new millennium.
I thought they were from 1990, like 5 to 7 is where it started.
No.
Because there was like I remember that the people in my class were specifically on the border.
Yeah, Generation Z or Generation Alpha, however they want to declare it. Millennials are, okay, there's Generation X, which is from 1965 or 1960 to 62 to like 1976 to like 1979, 1980. And then they say the bridge years between each generation, it's like 3 or 4 years. And then Generation Y starts in like the early 80s and goes all the way up until the turn of the new millennium. And then Generation Z, there's different.
Okay.
Nobody has a direct knowledge of when the generational gaps begin. In
Millennials, holy shit, you're right. 1980 to 2000.
Thank you.
Age 14 to 34. So yeah.
I mean, we're of the same generation. I mean, but we were born in we were born with different upbringings. Because, for instance, for you, when you were in high school, was a cell phone a normal thing?
No, yeah, but
okay. There were 2 kids who had cell phones when I got into high school. By the time I was about to go out of high school, I got like a little shitty flip phone that had like the shittiest battery.
The Razr.
No, it wasn't a Razr. It was like a...
My thing is, the difference between my childhood and high school career and your childhood and high school career are so fucking different that I feel like the generation may be too long.
No. Well, okay.
Because I'm completely different than a standard 30-year-old.
What defines the standard of our generation, of the generation that we're put into, is computers. Computers were not a standard in schools until the 80s. And they're still a standard in school to this day. They will always be a standard.
Yeah, there's no going back now.
Exactly. And you see...
My homework is on the computer.
But you see, where they say the new generation began after the new millennium was when these became a mainstay. When social media really began to take over. That's where they say it began. You see, social media... I didn't have a Facebook until I was in college.
I had a MySpace in...
I had a MySpace. I had a MySpace in high school.
Grade.
I had a MySpace in high school.
But it definitely wasn't the same... You didn't do the same thing on MySpace then, like for me anyway. When I had a MySpace in 7th and 8th grade, the main thing you did on MySpace was you could comment on each other's profiles and conversate that way, like go back and forth on comments.
Yeah.
You could have a sticker board where you could post like funny pictures or pictures you liked of like memes. Like that's where that fucking dinosaur picture and all those emo pictures and all the glittery words from the 90s, that shit, you would put that on a little board.
Yeah.
And you would have a music player. And you could put a playlist of your favorite songs.
Yeah.
But you didn't really post statuses and shit. Like, you could, but you just really, no one did that.
No. It wasn't until Facebook reinvented social media.
I actually remember saying I would never have a Facebook because I liked MySpace better and they could shove it. And then I made a Facebook because no one was on MySpace anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, and you see, that's the same thing with me. I mean... MySpace was everything.
I really liked the personalization of MySpace.
Oh, I loved it too.
You could have the themes and shit.
Well, yeah, you had the themes. You could also edit the source code to pretty much make your page into literally whatever you wanted.
Right, and that's a lot of the reason I didn't want to go over to Facebook, but now it's standard.
Yeah, Facebook is the standard because of its ease of use. Like, literally...
I'm surprised we can't at least pick the colors that are on our profiles.
No, I know. You see...
Like, instead of blue, if you want, like, purple. Why,
yeah.
Like, why can't you do that?
Yeah. Personalization. I mean, well, there's a lot of stuff you can do on Facebook. You know, you can, like, make your profile... Like, you can make your background picture, like, something that you want.
Cover photo, yeah.
Your cover photo, and then, of course, your profile pic and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, but that's just not the same.
I know it's not.
It's really not.
I know it's not. I know, but that's... But
you used to be able to customize it. If you could write HTML or CSS or CSS or whatever the fuck it is.
C-Base, Java, yeah.
Any of that shit, like, you could go to town. It could be... You could probably have gotten away with putting, like, an online store on your MySpace page.
Yeah.
If you knew how, but...
Yeah, so...
Long story short, Generations instant gratification.
Well... instant gratification.
But you don't have that.
What, me? The need for instant gratification?
Not. Well, I mean, you do sometimes, but nothing like, not to the extent that I do.
Well, my want for gratification is something that I've worked my ass off on. Something that I have put a shit ton of effort into.
Well, your instant gratification is like, hey, we need this upgrade. I'm gonna buy this upgrade.
Well, that's...
My instant gratification...
I buy that out of necessity.
...is everything. It's food, show. I'm not interested if it's not instant gratification.
So, for me, the only reason I'm like that is because of necessity. There are things I do want to buy, but I can't afford. There are things I could buy if I wanted to, but I'd have to open up another credit card. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to stretch myself so thin on credit that I am literally getting calls every day about when are you going to pay this bill.
Meanwhile, I've maxed out 8 credit cards. Instant gratification is a huge problem for me. And I also get those fixations, which we've talked about how I have that different... I have a different type of OCD, and I get fixations. When I want something, it has to happen right there, or honestly, it will ruin my fucking day. It'll ruin my week. I will not stop thinking about it until I get it. That's why I get piercing the day I want piercing. Or a haircut the day I want that haircut. If you won't cut my hair, I'll go somewhere else and get it cut. Because it's going to get cut today. Like, there's no decision time. If I want a dog, do you know how much it kills me? I can't just go buy a puppy right now. Like, I think about that dog every damn day. I get these horrible fixations.
Yeah. I can tell.
Ben is here.
Yeah.
A lot faster than I thought he would be.
All right. Well, that's going to do it, everybody. We thank you all for tuning in. And if you want to see the full version of this, check out our Patreon. If you are watching this early access on Patreon, we appreciate your support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to watch it early, Patreon, it's right down there. And also, if you want to watch the Getting Cultured, this awesome lady's channel is available right down there in the description as well, Miss Guns for Hands. And also our Discord where you can chat with all sorts of crazy people like us. And, yeah. Oh, there he is. Wata! It's the Chico. So, yeah. Thank you again, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you again, everybody. And we'll see you later. Peace out.
You didn't get any?